Hi, it's Ask Colin 16.
16.
I wrote it down this time.
Because you're smarticle.
We haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. Well, I mean, we're not seeing you. You're seeing us, but...
You know what we mean.
Yeah. Because last week was a very busy week for us. And we're going to update you on that. Colin's great-grandma, my husband's grandma, she's not mine, but she claims me as her. She always says that she's my grandma, so I claim her too. Yep. And she's just the sweetest woman ever. On Monday night, we were told she'd had a huge emergency. They had to restart her heart and shock her and CPR and everything, and they said she was brain dead, come say goodbye. And so we went and said goodbye, and the next morning she woke up and was talking. And she's slowly gotten better, and now she's aware of where she's at. She knows she knows where she is and what's going on. And
it's raining
It's raining pine needles. So it's been a miraculous thing to watch, to see her go from,
but
going to die.
This, right?
A little bit. I didn't say a lot, but it's been a miraculous event to see her go from. And then the doctors have no idea what happened. They have no idea. They've done tests after the fact, and they don't know what it was. So we are very thankful that she is doing so well.
Ow!
And then we went...
It hit me in the leg.
Yep. And then we went to North Carolina this weekend. That was awesome, right?
Yes, it was.
It was, although the drive was not the most fun we've ever had.
12 plus hours.
12 plus hours in the car. But it was beautiful going through Virginia and West Virginia and the mountains. Yeah, I got my camera out. I was doing amateur photography out the car windows. And then you did really great at the rally. You gave a speech.
Thank you.
And I was very proud of you. And
I was proud of me too.
You were nervous beforehand.
I was
and
very much.
Yeah, and we the director of the music video, Colin, was in, the co-manager of Galvanized Souls, Jared. He took video of your speech, so he's going to get it to me at some point. He's very busy, but at some point he's going to get it to me, and then I'll post it on Colin's page so that everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Because it was very good. I was very proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
And getting to hang with the Galvanized Souls was awesome.
Oh, no kidding.
My friend, the mom manager, Anne, gave me an Ella matching California charm bracelets that I just love mine. I wear it all the time. I'm actually I want to take it off and put it somewhere special so nothing happens to it. I'm torn between wanting to wear it all the time and wanting to keep it nice.
Only wear half of it and keep the other half nice.
But so it was good. It was a busy week. I mean, the week Great Grandma's in the hospital, I didn't sleep, didn't eat. I'd wake up in the morning, go to work, go straight from work to the hospital, stay at the hospital until really late, and then come home, go to sleep, go to work, go to the hospital.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah. And so then my vacation was the rally.
Yep.
But, so now things are getting back to normal, and it's good. And I know what else I wanted to say. I wanted to show everybody. Ella's school pictures came back, and I wanted to show everybody how cute she is.
She's adorable.
She picked that background herself because it looks fancy and old-fashioned to her.
I'm not sure if you can see that.
I'm not sure if you can either, but if you can, that's what it is.
It looks like a old-fashioned book cover to me.
It's
with
like
the circles
scrolls, yeah. The other pictures, like her wallets and whatnot, have a different background that she picked. See, I was trying to pick a background that sort of matched her outfit, and she was like, no, Mom, I want the library background. Books, I like to read. I was like, oh.
It'd be funny if you chose a perfect background that matched exactly, so it looked like she was a floating head and arms.
Yeah. What? Can you explain to me what background's going to match that outfit? Anyway. Also, the other thing we're going to discuss is Halloween. It's been of some discussion on your page, as you know, that you are not dressing up this year.
Yes.
And I'm respecting your decision. However, there may have been a change in plans. Because while I respect your decision, Ella sees you not dressing up and having a costume in mind as an opportunity. She has been...
I see it as not wearing a costume. She sees it as not set on one costume so that blank space can fill in with her idea.
Right, she wants you guys to wear matching costumes, and it's like something she's always wanted but never bothered to bring up because you always had an idea already of what you wanted to be. And this year you don't because you're not dressing up, so she's like, oh good, he's free to be what I want him to be. I think the last idea we heard was Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, which I think would be adorable.
No, after that she brought back up Elsa and Olaf.
Elsa and Olaf. You know, and I wouldn't mind that, except I think everybody's going to be doing Frozen costumes this year.
So...
But if she wants to do it, you know, but you don't really want to dress up, I know. But you might do it
I
for
could be a pine cone and she could be a tree.
She wants to be something pretty, though. Although she was willing to compromise, and she was going to be... She wanted you to be Captain Jack Sparrow and have her be the girl pirate.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even want to be that, but she just wants to match with you so bad. She even cute-faced you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you might cave.
What does that mean?
You might give in.
Oh.
You love your sister a whole lot.
Yes, I do.
We'll see what happens. You have to stay tuned and see if Colin wears a costume for his sister or not.
I had an idea of a matching costume that I would agree to.
What's that?
And she's like, well, and she never really said yes or no. So.
What was it?
I could be the 11th Doctor and she could be Clara.
Oh.
Or the 4th.
No,
Anyway,
she said that was okay, and I said, nobody will know who you are.
Oh, yeah. And Dad could be the TARDIS, and you could be River Song.
I do have the hair, although it's not red.
Hers is blonde.
It's red.
What?
She's red.
Ginger?
Yeah, she's got red hair.
No, she doesn't. She's got blonde hair.
No, it's red.
It's blonde.
It's like a strawberry. It's like what they call strawberry blonde, but it's red. All right, we'll look it up later. Trust me, I'm right. Okay, so you ready to get to the questions? We don't have all that many this week. I guess if people stop having questions for you, then we'll just do videos where we sit here and be like, hey, hi, how are ya? What?
I'm right.
If you were right, I will fully admit it. Like, you thought that Jared's son's name was one thing, and I thought it was something else, and you ended up being right, and I admitted it.
Yeah.
We don't need to gloat about it, though. That's not being a good sport, is it?
I'm not good at sports.
You know what I mean?
Yes, okay.
All right. Okay, so, ready for questions? Ready
Yes.
to questions? Was that a sentence?
Yes, it was.
All right. First one, what was the best part of our weekend away?
Probably seeing the galvanized holes.
Yeah, seeing the guys and their moms and whatnot. That was pretty cool. And although Jared kept irritating you,
Yes.
he'd come up and he'd go, Jared's the director, and he'd come and go, Colin, I have this great idea. And Colin would go, yeah, what is it? Because he's polite. And he'd go, I have this song called Carry On, and I'm going to do a music video. I think we should do it together. And Colin would go, and walk away. And then, but finally, what
Every
did you
time.
do? He walked up to you and said it. He said, Colin, I have this idea, and what'd you say?
I don't want to say it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Well, Colin said, I have an idea too. I hear you have a song called Carry On. I think we should do a music video. He stopped doing it after that, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good idea.
It was Anne's idea anyway.
What was the music video? Oh, you being
Yeah.
in the music video,
He
it was.
thought of the idea of an airport.
It's all right. He was just being silly.
Yeah.
Okay, what superpower would you like to have?
Invisibility.
And why is that?
Pranks. I remember you saying one video, or maybe it wasn't on a video, that you said, I wouldn't actually do a prank, I just like the idea of pranks. Well, that's because I don't have invisibility yet.
You're really a very sweet boy, though, and I can't imagine you doing things that are sort of not so nice to people.
Mischievous.
Yeah, I mean...
No, it wouldn't be like those kind of pranks
okay.
that you see on, like, mean people shows. But I don't know how to explain it. But I would do pranks like scaring people. and
That
not.
seems mean.
It doesn't. It's not that because I could turn it on and off.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like, hi. It'd be creepy. It'd be like, ah.
You know what my superpower would be?
Healing people.
Yeah.
Like touching them.
Yeah.
But what if you tried to heal someone with sensory issues?
And you touch them and they didn't...
They didn't like it. But then it'd get healed afterwards. But still be like, ah, what are you doing? Oh, I'm good now.
Well, who knows? Who says that sensory issues need to be healed? I was talking mostly about pain, chronic pain disorder type things, or things like diabetes and stuff that really affects people's quality of life. I think that some of those things,
Well,
like
it's just like
some of those things that
cause
people have,
pain.
yeah.
Well, I just that's what you have, and
What?
I guess if people did have sensory, it's like, doesn't it like turn on some other senses? Like, what if they didn't want to smell everything?
I can see that. Okay.
I can see like
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm not willing to say that there's something wrong with having a sensory.
It's not. It's just something that bothers that person, and
Does
it's
it
like
bother
their
you?
choice. You don't want to be like, touch, I healed it for you.
Right.
You'd have to ask them.
That's
like,
true. Right. You're
they're
right.
like, but also it'd be kind of weird. It's like, do you want me to touch you?
Oh, we just did the same thing.
Thanks.
All right. What's the best place you've ever visited?
California.
Yeah, that was fun. Although I've liked all the places we've gone.
Me too. I just like California the best. And
Yeah.
when I'm older, like 85,
Okay.
then I'll move to California.
Oh, okay. Because you were wanting to go to California sooner. You wanted our whole family to pack up and go there.
Yeah.
Because you want to be an actor.
There is good stuff here, like raining pine needles.
Okay. You know what a time capsule is, correct?
Yes.
What is one item that you'd want to put in a time capsule to be opened in 80 years? This is taking a long time to answer.
Yes, it is.
You want to come back to it?
I don't know.
It doesn't have to be the perfect thing.
Just anything?
Well, I'm just saying, I know that in your mind you're sifting through all your ideas going, no, that's not good enough, no, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect, Colin. Just tell me one of your ideas.
Well, I guess I would put a...
Colin.
rock.
A rock? Why?
Science.
Oh, okay. So this is what the Earth chemistry was made up of, or whatever.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And I could see you're scrolling through things in your brain. And can you tell me some of the ideas you rejected and why?
Pine cones, money, and other things. Because I wouldn't want to, I just don't know. They didn't seem perfect enough.
Okay. I thought about like electronics, but then you would think about, well, they wouldn't be able to work them if the electricity is different or if things are different,
Yeah. And other people don't have them, so you can't connect through the internet or whatever.
Right. They wouldn't get the experience. So then you'd almost want to write it down what it was like. But how do you express that? Yeah. It would be hard, I think.
It would be... Yeah, how do you explain that?
I don't know. All right, let's move on to the next
Yes.
question. And I almost said country because the question is, if you could live in another country for a year, which country would you choose?
Spoilers.
What?
That you...
Oh, because I said country. Yeah.
England, and I'd come back to America 50 pounds bigger, full of tea.
Oh, that's funny. Ooh, it's getting chilly.
The pine cones are coming. The pine cones are coming. They're all
Okay.
falling down from the tree.
It's pine needles. The pine cones, if they fell down, we could have a headache. Clunk.
And the next question.
I know this question. I know this answer. Actually, I know the question and the answer. But I'm going to ask it anyway. What do you want for Christmas?
Nothing.
You don't want for much. You're a pretty content kid. You pretty happy.
Stop it.
Last year for Christmas, you wanted to do a giving Christmas, so we
Yes.
did. You and Ella only got like a present or two, and then we gave to other kids that needed.
Yep.
And we'll probably do that this year too. What makes you happy?
You.
I told the person that asked the question that that's what you'd say.
Really?
I did. I said he's gonna say me, but I'll ask anyway. You make me happy too.
Thank you.
I love being your mom.
I love being your mom too. That didn't make any.
And my mom is going, what? What is your favorite color?
Yellow.
The next question is my favorite question that's ever been asked. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is your favorite New Kids on the Block song?
I love that song.
That question?
I'll be loving that question forever.
What's your favorite New Kids on the Block song?
I'll be
Buster?
loving you forever.
That's my favorite New Kids on the Block song. You can't have my favorite song. I thought you liked Popsicle. Popsicle?
Nah.
Okay. I like a lot of the songs.
That sounded like a buzzer on a game show.
You did. I wasn't going to point it out, but you kind of did. As much as I love that question, let's move on. What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Yeah?
Because it's Jesus' birthday.
That's awesome. Well, that's just funny because just earlier you said you didn't want anything for Christmas.
I know, that's not because of the presents. Crazy.
What are some of the things you love most about yourself?
How do I answer this question without being modest?
Without being immodest?
Immodest. That's what I meant.
I knew one or two things were going to happen. Either you were going to give a silly answer, or you were going to be unable to answer because you couldn't answer because it would seem egotistical.
Yes.
It's okay to love things about yourself as long as you don't walk around going, I am so awesome because of this. That was not pretty. Let's not do that anymore, Jennifer Dawn. What are some things you love about yourself? I just middle named myself, and I was just startled by the fact that I middle named myself. Like moms do, I did it to myself. What are some of the things you love about yourself?
That I have eyeballs and can see that bug right there.
I don't like bugs.
I'll kill it.
No. It's wings with stingers. You're not killing it.
Okay.
Um,
No, I don't know. I would have.
how about if I say some things I love about you? Would that be all right?
Go ahead.
I love how polite you are, and you're so very kind to people. And you're a fantastic singer.
I am.
You are. You don't believe it, but you are. And you're very sweet.
I need to hug you now.
Aww. Okay, you ready for the next question? I know that question made you a little uncomfortable.
Yep.
Have you ever seen Merlin?
What?
Have you ever seen Merlin?
Yes.
I know you have. Somebody asked if you had seen it, and I was like, yes, he has, but I'll let him tell you about it. So talk about it. You like that show? It's from,
Yes, I love that show. That show's awesome. Who
You
wouldn't
watched
want
it
to
on-
watch that show?
You watched it on Netflix?
Yes, and mainly all of the people are also in Doctor Who sometimes.
Oh, I lost feeling in my foot. My foot went asleep.
Wake up!
Would you rather have a pet monster or a pet dragon?
Isn't that the same thing?
No. A
What
dragon.
kind of monster would it be?
I don't know. There was no specifics in the question.
Okay, how about I name a monster for a pet?
Okay.
a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Except I'd keep it in a cage.
Right, because they're
to
going to eat people. Were you nervous during your speech?
Yes. Didn't we talk about this?
I knew you were nervous beforehand, but were you nervous while you were giving your speech? Or did your nerves kind of go away when you're on stage?
When I was on stage, it kind of just went whoosh, and I was...
In the moment, just doing your speech?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm
But-
nervous before, and then when I'm doing it, the adrenaline goes, and I'm okay. And then afterwards, I'm like, it's over.
I wasn't like that. I was like, yeah!
That too. But it was so fun when you were done. And you introduced the Galvanized Souls, which was, you did a really good job doing that.
Thank
The best band ever, and everybody clapped. You go, I'm not done yet. And then we come up the stage, and there was this empty space between the seats and the stage, but we didn't want to walk in front of people.
Yeah, because that'd be rude.
Right, so we walked around the back, and you couldn't walk a foot without somebody hugging you or telling how great you were. Oh, I just have to hug you. And then afterwards...
Literally, every time I would take a step. It's craziness.
But you didn't mind.
No, I didn't mind at all.
Yeah, they were just so proud of you. You've done such a good job. What do you like about family road trips? Don't think about how long it was.
Not getting car sick.
Yeah, when you don't get car sick, that's fun.
Well, I do get car sick sometimes, but not getting car sick on a ride is... That's all I'll ask for.
But we have fun.
Oh, wait, no, I thought of something else.
What's
sorry.
that?
The best thing I love about car rides is sleep. So you don't actually have to think about the car ride.
You like the vending machines in the rest stops.
Yeah. There was one that was actually, we went to a rest stop and there were two of them caged up, but you could still totally use it.
Yeah, I think the point was just so that people wouldn't like mess with the vending machines, but still be able to use them.
Mm-hmm.
And we like being together. We always like being together.
Oh, yeah.
If you could have any job, what would it be?
Any job.
Mm-hmm. What?
To be a person who actually makes snowflakes working with God.
Oh.
That'd be fun
Yeah.
and very creative.
That is a job I would not have thought of.
Well, I just...
No, the question was any job, and you gave an answer. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
If you were...
It's a weird job, I know.
No, it's not. It was a good one. It was a very creative thought.
Thank you.
If you were a Christmas ornament, what would you be?
A TARDIS.
Oh, a tart. We actually have one of those, don't we? We have a couple of those.
I said that weird. I said a TARDIS.
A TARDIS. Which
Yeah, a TARDIS.
Which Johnny Cash song do you like?
Johnny
best?
Cash?
Johnny Cash.
Oh, I knew that. I just I forget the name, but the one where he like ends up stealing car parts and putting his own car together, except it's so wonky.
Right. Yeah.
And it didn't cost me a dime.
Yeah. You like a lot of them though, like Ring of Fire and.
That reminds me of the card game my dad works for.
Oh.
Lord of the Five Rings. Legend of the Five Rings.
There you go.
Not Lord of... What?
I used to make
Legend
those.
of the Five Rings.
Pancakes or French toast?
Pancakes.
Yeah, French toast is not your favorite thing. You don't like the consistency of it. You don't... Sensory issues.
Ow! I just got hit with a... Ow! Why?
All right, we'll finish up and then get out of firing range here of the pine needles. Do you know the story of how your parents met?
Yes.
Okay, question answered. Do you want to
Tell him. You tell him.
Well,
You know it better than I do. You were there. I wasn't.
your dad worked at a store here in our town. And I went there with my cousin, and your dad made a joke that my cousin didn't get. And I thought it was very clever, and I understood it. And so I sort of decided I liked him. And then I started going to Meyer so that I could run into him again. But I was shy.
Yes, you were.
So I carried my phone number and my name in a piece of paper in my pocket for 7 months. And I went to the store every day and tried to get up the courage to to tell him I liked him, and I actually never did. My friend from work caught your dad at the phones back when they were pay phones.
Yeah.
And she said, "My friend likes you," and he said, "Oh, is her name Jennifer? Please say her name is Jennifer." And it was me. And then that friend met his friend, who was a groomsman at our wedding, and now they're married and have kids.
Yeah. So your wedding actually caused another wedding.
It did.
And what was the date that he called you for your first date?
Oh, it was September 11th.
Which you can't really celebrate.
That's okay. We do in our own way. It's a sad day. It's a bittersweet day.
Yeah.
It's a good day for us, but a bad day for other people.
Yeah.
If you could only play one video game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that would sting. Why would I even want to do that? In the first...
I don't know, but it's just a question. What video game would it be?
I don't know. An open world game, probably, because you can always do different stuff. You don't know what that is, do you?
Sure I do.
An open world game is...
yes, explain it for the people who may not understand, who aren't as cool as me.
I just got hit in the head with another one. Why? But you missed. It was supposed to hit her head. Just kidding. But an open world game is where you have, like in our Marvel game that we play on the Wii U, you know what that is. It's where you have the whole city of New York, and you walk around and can like be in New York, and then you can go to and then you can go to levels and side quests.
Oh. All right, books
Still not
is what I have written.
but-
I understand.
Okay.
I knew before. I had a good idea.
Okay.
Books.
And I didn't fully answer the question though.
Oh.
The open world.
Okay, so answer it.
What I would play is probably, actually, not an open world game. Hyrule Warriors. It just came out a couple days ago.
You don't have it yet.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's the game I played today.
Oh. Yes, when your dad let you play video games during the school day. That reminds me, I need to talk to your dad. Okay, now I have written down here books, and I don't know why I've written it down. So, books. What ones do you like?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's your favorite, yeah.
I used to like Big Nate
Mm-hmm.
until they said something in the book.
What'd they say?
Nintendo, the kid, the main character, did not like the company of Nintendo because he thought it was too old-fashioned.
Oh, and you do like Nintendo.
So I stopped reading those books. It may have been an overreaction, but I don't care.
Do you have any speech advice for people? Oh,
I wasn't done yet.
I'm sorry, I thought you were. We're at 27 minutes. I'm just trying to move along.
And Jedi Academy.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I've seen you. Okay, so can I ask the next question now?
Maybe. Yes.
Any speech advice?
Be sincere and ow! Come on, it keeps.
We're almost done. Just you're all right.
Be sincere and very deep.
Very deep. You mean? I think by very deep you mean be honest about your feelings.
Yes.
Open your heart and.
Pretend you're speaking to a family member, unless you can't trust your family for some odd reason. Then pretend you're speaking to yourself. And if you're not comfortable with yourself, then you've got something wrong with you. Ow!
How do you cheer yourself up when you're feeling down?
I look at the page.
Aw. Okay, we're almost done, and then we'll get away from the pine needles. What would you do every day if you could?
Make Ask Colin videos.
Oh, would you?
Except in the pine needles.
All right, we are done, okay? So we will do a After the Who video this weekend. And probably
on my glasses.
probably an Ask Colin next week, unless I tell you otherwise. And have a good week. And you too, Colin. Have a good week.
You too.
All right. Bye.